5 new friends. Ezra, Cohen, Jackson, and Baruchs, and who was it again? John. We saw Callie again, which was one of my friends from last year. I made a new friend. Her name was Zaylin.
One friend was named Kara, and then Kaylee.
Owen. Judah.
We did the prayers, and I got to read one of the prayers, and Annabelle got to read one the next day. I liked doing that.
My favorite part of the lake was the blob, and probably when we got to go, we got to go swimming in the lake.
Neon night. Because we basically didn't win anything on sports night.
The lake. I got to see the messiest activity is probably when we played with that paint and the volcano stuff. Yeah, that got pretty messy. People got paint all over themselves.
The lake. I like to go to the rope with you, and then see if we can touch the bottom and see how cold it is. Doing neon night, I wasn't expecting all that face paint and stuff. I remember, I'm pretty sure they cut a hole in the roof and dropped the man down to Jesus' feet. And I'm pretty sure that's all I remember.
He had the phone, he had the hole in the roof, and then he had those paddles from the boat, and he had the boat to make a table where he then put bread and some grape juice on it. We put the bread inside the grape juice and ate it.
We had a compass, and it told me where to go. And both my friends had this map, and they studied it really hard. And they said, no, let's go this way. The finish line is this way. But I gave in, so I went with them. And we ran for 3 miles there, and there was no finish line. So we ran 3 miles back, and then another 3 miles to the finish line. So it took us 6 hours in total to get to the finish line.
I want to remember the story about Barrett and the compass, how we always follow God, the compass, even if other people say that isn't right and want to follow what the map says.
Where God was asleep in a boat, and his disciples said, God, don't you care about us? And he woke up and said peace, and the storm stopped. My favorite story was when he was talking about his childhood and relating it to a real story. Pastor Isaac, he said one day he was with a group of friends and he was trying to act cool. And one of his friends, Caleb, wasn't there. And he said, his friends said, hey, where's Caleb? And he said, well, I don't really care about Caleb. And then everybody started laughing. And then his friend James walked over and said, that's not very nice of you, what you said about Caleb. You should probably go apologize. And then Pastor Isaac said that he felt very guilty for what he did and ashamed. So he told Caleb what he said, and Caleb forgave him right away.
We put our arms around each other and just swayed back and forth when there weren't songs with motions, but it was really fun.
7 out of 10. I gotta say a 9 out of 10.
I'm gonna have to say 9.5 out of 10.
10.